Helga, call the police.
Oh, come on, Dimitri.
That box is Marick property.
Would you lighten up? Helga the Horrible watched everything we packed.
Put it down!
I'm not one of your servants, bro.
Get out of my house, you pathetic fool.
Wait.
Don't!
You got one bum hand. You want to make it two?
Edmund, listen to me. This is not going to solve
How
anything.
did it feel destroying that will, huh? You like playing God? Well, I'm not that easy to destroy.
You've gone too far, Gresham. You broke the law one too many times.
Dimitri, don't! I gave Edmund permission to take those things.
You what?
I told him he could take anything that belonged to his family.
You told him? What the hell side are you on?
Dimitri, why does it have to be about taking sides?
They badgered her until she gave in.
Edmund just wants to take his mother's belongings.
Angelique is trying to destroy us.
I don't believe that.
Then me. And my father's memory. I mean, what is it going to take for you to see him as he really is?
Look, you have to remember Angelique was in a tough spot, Dimitri.
Well, what's your side in this, huh? What, are you getting a fat retainer proving his lies?
No, Dimitri, you're wrong.
Your client is breaking the law.
No, you're wrong again. Technically, with Angelique's permission, he's fully within his rights.
Look, since Edmond can't produce your father's will, we thought we'd find something else here that would prove his claim.
He has you all brainwashed, doesn't he? Hey, did you see a will, Brooke?
No.
Jack?
No, but that doesn't mean it didn't exist.
So you're taking Edmund's word for it?
Yes, Edmund's word is good enough for me.
There is no proof because there never was a will.
Edmund grew up here. This was his home. There is no harm in letting him take what is rightfully his.
If that's all he's taken.
I keep telling you, Dimitri. Helga made sure I took none of the precious Maricabilia.
Oh, yeah? How can I be sure?
All right. Just cut to what's really bothering you, okay? You're afraid of the truth.
Oh, what truth is that? What, the
Because
one you invented?
When I prove that I'm Hugo's son, you're gonna have to face some ugly facts about the old man.
You never really knew my father, and you are not going to take what is mine.
The dream of your dad being the man of honor is dead. He slept with my mother, and then he paid the gardener to play Father Knows Nothing.
All right, what is it going to take for you to drop this ridiculous claim and disappear?
Edmond is not interested in the money.
Oh, be careful, Brooke. He's got a reputation for letting women take the fall for him. Isn't that right, Angelique?
All I want is to see the look on your face when I prove to you who I am.
Well, like it or not, Edmund, your father was a gardener, an honest man who led a decent life.
You don't know anything about my life. You weren't at the shack. You didn't get beaten trying to protect your mother.
Oh, so it's pity that you're after.
Go to hell.
Don't do this, please. What harm is there in giving Edmund his things?
You see, he's terrified of giving up control. If he admits it, he's not the only man on top of Marick Mountain.
We're not kids anymore, Angelique. This time you have to choose. Either you act as my wife, or you don't.
All right, look. Let's try to stick to this subject here. Now, all Edmund has done is taken his family's personal belongings out of this house.
Or so he claims.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we go through each item in front of witnesses? Will that satisfy you?
That's fine.
All right. Brooke, would you act as Edmund's witness, please? And Helga, you do the same thing for Dimitri, all right?
I cannot believe we have come to this. We have no trust for each other anymore.
Angelique.
Okay, Dimitri, care to pick at my remains?
Angelique? You all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
So, how's everything going in there?
We're through. I would appreciate it if you'd escort your client off my property.
I just want you to know that no matter whose side you choose, I'll be with you 100%. And there's nothing that's going to change that.
All right, then there's the photo album and Edmund's letters to his mother.
Absolutely nothing of your parents has been taken, Dimitri.
That's great. Just get it all out of here.
I don't suppose this is a good time to ask if we can go through Hugo's library.
Well, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
No, it's pathetic, but I need a sense of humor or I'll go nuts.
What do you think all this digging is going to prove?
Your worst nightmare, brother.
You've got a box full of worthless junk. Nothing in this house will support your claim.
Well, at least I have the support of Angelique. Thanks, Angel. You wrote the book on friendship.
You've got what you want. You have no more business in this house.
Angel, I wish I could tell you that this was the end, but it's just gonna get uglier.
I know.
Yes, well, maybe we could find a way to at least keep the lid on the tempers.
A nice dream, Jack.
I think we could at least try to keep things from exploding.
Brooke, you don't know the players here. Angel can tell you we got a powder keg on our hands.
What's your point, Gresham?
The point is, I have to choose between you. You're both determined to make this an either-or, aren't you?
I'm afraid that's the way it is.
Well, I hope that this day would never come. But I have made my decision. And I guess I'm just gonna have to learn to live with it. Edmund, I can't imagine my life without you. You've always been my best friend and confidant. But my place is with my husband.
Your place?
I have to stand behind Dimitri. He didn't destroy that will.
Angel, we've always stood together. I mean, even as a kid when I had nothing, you were the one who taught me to believe in myself.
And I still believe.
Yeah, but only up to a point now.
Supporting you would be saying that I believe that Dimitri's a liar.
You don't have to explain your decision to him.
Look at me right in the eyes, Angel. And you tell me that I'm a liar saying I'm Hugo's son. You remember in the garden? You remember how crazy I was? Have you ever seen me like that?
No.
Okay. Now, could I possibly have reacted like that if I was making it up?
You had all the time in the world to stage that reaction.
Yeah, then why didn't I pull this stunt 5 years ago?
Because now you can try to turn Angelique against me.
Because now I just learned the truth. Now stand up to him, please. Please stand up to him. He's gonna use you. He's gonna ruin
Leave
you.
her alone, Gresham. Take what's yours and get out of here.
Edmund, please, let's just go.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you. I'll show them out.
At ease, Hellcat. There's one thing I know. It's my way out of this hole.
I was never prouder of you, my dear.
Mother, I'd like to be alone with Dimitri, please.
Of course. Why don't I do some special celebration?
Mother, I don't feel like celebrating. I just need to speak with Dimitri alone.
All right.
I know how hard that was for you. But you did the right thing.
I don't feel right. Just sad.
I could never understand your friendship with Edmond.
No, we never did. But we shared something very special.
Angelique, he brought this all on himself.
Dimitri, where is it all going to end?
Where's what going to end?
The sadness. I always thought that our love could make this a happy home, but it's impossible.
Angelique, this is a happy home. It was a gift to my mother, a token of my father's love for her.
Were they truly in love?
Yes.
I know how much Hugo meant to you, but he was always a difficult man.
My father was driven, but he never ignored my mother.
She always seemed lonely to me. I remember her crying, and I could never understand why. She seemed to have everything.
I thought you loved Wild Wind.
I love you. I lost our child here. I almost lost my own life, and now I've lost Edmund. It's almost as if this house has a strange spell on it. Let's get out of Pine Valley and go somewhere where we can finally be happy.
You want to move?
Well, you always talked about Europe. You talked about going back to Budapest and reclaiming the family estate.
Well, what about this house?
Well, Mother could stay on here. Dimitri, we could be alone to start a brand new life. I want us to have a real chance this time. Tell me you want to. Please, let's get as far away from Pine Valley as we can. What does it matter where we live? You always loved Europe.
Angelique, I can't run from this fight.
But what about fighting for our marriage?
I can't deny that we've had our share of hard times here, but I don't believe in some mystical power keeping us from being happy.
Edmund is not going to back down.
Neither am I. And to leave now would be letting Edmund win.
I don't care.
I am not going to let him hold us up to public ridicule.
But doesn't our marriage come first?
Angelique, you're blowing things out of proportion. Leaving Wildwind isn't the answer.
Then what is?
I don't know. But we are not going anywhere. Angelique, this is our home. And I am not going to let anything or anyone drive us away. Especially Edmund Gresham.